back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to my bed once again. I am so sorry. This is an intro before the actual intro. This is just a quick message to let you know that Vincero watches, a partner of mine that I've been working with for quite some time, has now got a sale on. Do make sure you check them out. I've recently just taken delivery of a Bellwether. It's one of their new models. You'll probably be seeing images of it on the screen right now. I've recently taken delivery of that anyway, and I'm announcing that there's a sale on right now, okay? So go and click the link below, get in the pot, and enjoy. Anyway, today's video is going to be very Porsche based, so should we get on with the actual intro? I think that's a good idea. Let's hit it. Hello, welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to a lovely evening in London. This evening is going to be a very enjoyable evening. This evening, I'm going out with some fun cars, as is the norm on this channel, but there's some very special cars. First things first, this Vincero S here is owned by a good friend of mine, Hugh. I will be doing a separate video on this, I'll be doing a separate video on this car, okay? So that's not what this video is about. This video is about my Carrera T, and more specifically, the yellow Turbo S that you will have already seen on the channel, that Mr. J.E. Spaghetti on the Head has, okay? So we're gonna head out in these cars, and I'm gonna discuss...
Okay.
No. We're gonna try and feature as little of him in this video as possible as well, okay? But it is quite cool to have these two racing yellow Porsches out there, both obviously 911s, but they're so different. But having been driven around in this for the past couple of days, it has made me realise that perhaps something needs to be done to the Carrera T, and that is why we're going to discuss this. Okay, hold on, sorry, Wealth has arrived.
Wealth has arrived, sell the washing machine, and buy Dyson.
So by Dyson, he's pointing at this.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, okay, mate. Okay, yeah.
Can I get a high five?
No. Have you got any spray paint? No, we're not getting to that. Okay, so basically we're going to go head to London now, and there's going to be loads more cars. Tony's brought his, what is that? Some sort of Uber. I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, mate. I don't know what, you've got some proper cars and you brought that.
Yeah, but the other...
Get rid of it. All right, okay, so we're going to go head into London. This is just a selection of some of the cars, and there's going to be some other familiar names with us, okay? So some cars you'll recognise, some cars that you won't, but there's a cool bunch of people as well. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to discuss exactly what I want to do to the Carrera T, potentially, because the GT3 Touring is supposed to be coming at the end of the month. But there may well be an issue with it, okay? I don't know what's going on with it, so...
Hey, I had a snap.
There we go. Yeah, bless up. What's going on? Yep. Yeah, you're on TGTV. Please do not squirt me. Is that water pistol? Get Tony.
Yeah. Sure.
It's chaos. You are chaos. It's TGTV. It's rubbish. I wouldn't bother with it.
I'll go see.
No, don't watch any of it. It is actually terrible. Don't waste your time.
I'll subscribe.
You're busy, guys. No, you don't. No, you don't. Go away. What have you done? Look what you've done. Crying out loud. Just trying to do a sensible bit of content. I'm getting chased around the place. Okay. Right, we are going to head into London. No, you don't. Hello, mate. How you doing? Right, we're going to go and have a high five as long as you don't squirt me. High five. Yeah.
Is this on YouTube?
It is. It's going to be on YouTube, boy.
What's the video called?
I don't know. I'll make up some clickbait. Do we like clickbait?
Okay,
Yeah, we'll have it. Nice one, pal. See you in a bit. Right, we're actually going to head into London now, I promise.
Yeah.
So we've arrived at destination point, and there's some ridiculous cars that parked up. Some of them are over there, and then the rest of the overspill car park is here. So I'm just going to take you around the cars, and you can see what has arrived this evening. First things first, I'm going to try not to get run over. We've got an RS6 here. That is already featured on the channel. That's Casey's car. We have Mr. Sam Main's S1. We're starting slightly more sensible at this end. Slightly more sensible. C63, Tom Salk's cars. We've got a lovely 993, 911 I believe. I'm going to get shouted at if that's wrong. 650S from Mr. 888. Mark, hello mate. There you go, thank you, that was a lovely hello. We've got Viper Green GT3 RS. We've got Mr. Tom Turner's GT3 with the rust wheels. We've got Mr. Ben Palmer's FF with kind of rust wheels, but not really, slightly more red wheels. And then we've got Mr. Joseph Elias, I still don't know how to say his name, I'm probably getting both of those wrong. His F12 which many of you will recognise, and I still absolutely love this car. Over on the other side of the road, however, hello mate!
My car is there, by the way.
Okay.
It should be there at the beginning of the line.
Yeah, it should be, but well, you need to get here early because these events are very, very, very popular.
Okay, I'm going now.
Okay, mate. Okay, so we've got an Aventador S Roadster there, Mr. Hughes' car. JE's Turbo S there, Mr. Gravelwood's Uber, and then we've got my Carrera T over there as well. So, and there's some sort of protest going on over here as well. This is London after all. Wow. We will fully have that. Probably the coolest thing here has just driven past. Oh, let's go over, let's go over, let's go over. So Hugh, his Instagram will have already been on the screen. This is his new Aventador S. Very, very clean spec. You've got the silver wheels, black caliper. What's going on? Black calipers, black centre locks. Very, very nice inside. Very, very clean spec on this Aventador. And he's literally just got it. It's cool. I had these seats on my Aventador as well. Sick. Going around the back here. Black exhaust. And it just looks so cool. The Aventador S Roadster is just mayhem. Absolute mayhem. What I wanted to talk to you about was my Carrera T. My beloved Carrera T. Okay, so my GT3 Touring may not happen. It may not happen, okay? I have a chassis number, okay? And the car is going to build, but the factory is shutting very, very soon. And there is a chance, because it was an extra allocation car, there's a chance it might not happen. There is a very, very, I've been warned, there's a tiny, tiny chance it might not happen. And I am a pessimist, I always think the worst. So I'm preparing a backup plan should the GT3 Touring not happen. And I'm gonna be absolutely gutted if it doesn't happen, but I will keep the T, okay? I will keep the T if the Touring doesn't arrive, but I wanna fiddle with the T, because me being me, I can't leave anything alone. So Tech Art, as a lot of you have been tweeting me and tagging me on Instagram and sending me DMs about and Snapchatting me, Tech Art have released a kit for this car, okay? But essentially they've got bigger wheels, different design. They've got this 4 exhaust malarkey at the back, and also they've got a power kit on it, and I think it increases the power from 365 brake horsepower to 430 brake horsepower, which actually takes it over and above that of the Carrera S, which is all very appealing, I'm not going to lie. I think, oh, what's that? Is that seen through glass? Spirited. M3 CSL. London is carnage, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, it takes the power up to that of the Carrera S, and a lot of the gripes that people had with the Carrera T, if anyone has gripes with it at all, was the fact that, oh, we're going to a little dark bit here, was the fact that it was slightly underpowered, okay? So I am very, very tempted to take it to Tech Art and get them to do the power upgrade. I must admit, oh, here he goes again. He'll see the camera and maybe get goaded. Is he coming? What's he doing? Seen through glass? So I'm tempted. I must admit, I'm not sure about the 4 exhausts at the back of the car. I don't know whether that's going to be my kind of thing. And I don't know about changing the wheel design. And I know a lot of you will be shouting at your computers right now and telling me to change the wheel design because you hate them. But I don't think I'm going to change the wheels either. I think what I probably would do is I'd get the full exhaust system done, leave the OEM tips, leave it all looking OEM from the outside, put those Carrera graphics that I mentioned in my Goodwood video down the side of the car, and maybe some sort of Porsche graphics on the front bumper, because I think graphics on the front bumper look really cool instead of a license plate, and the power kit, but not any of the rest of it. So do let me know anyway. I'm not going to fiddle with the suspension either, or lower it, or do any of that nonsense, because it's already got the 20mm drop suspension from the GTS in it, and I think that's more than enough. So I may do that. That is my contingency plan if the GT3 Touring does not happen, okay? So just be totally honest about the Touring. I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, I really, really want that car to arrive. I really, really want it to. It's locked into my spec. As I say, I've got chassis number. It's all completely confirmed. So who knows? Cars can be unpredictable at times. So fingers crossed, okay? Keep everything crossed for me that happens. But if not, the T will be kept. And I might well do some stuff to the interior as well and put it through Porsche Exclusive and get some nice bits and bobs done. Because I do want a manual 911 in my garage going forward. The supercars, I can see them coming and going over the years, but something like a manual 911, I'm always going to want one. And whether or not it's the T or the GT3 Touring, who knows? Anyway, hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to go and get back into the mix over here. Go and talk about cars, because I love cars, with this lot over here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments what you would do. Would you do the 911T with the performance upgrades from Tech Art, or would you get the GT3 Touring? I think it's probably a no-brainer. The price difference, I must admit, between the two cars, the 911T was £106,000, and the performance upgrades will probably be a few grand. The GT3 Touring is about 120k list price, but if you're buying it on the resale market, they're about 230. So it's quite a lot. I am not paying 230 for the GT3 Touring, okay? I'm not exactly, I will go into that another time, because it's all very complicated. I will go into that. But anyway, there's quite a big price difference. Anyway, I waffled. Thanks so much for watching. Do subscribe. Catch you again soon. Bloody blah. I'll see you again. Bye.